Hello everyone, thank you for joining us on another video. We are currently here in Braemar, and by we, of course, I mean me and Monty. Yeah, we're here in Braemar, as I said, right in the heart of the Cairngorms, and we're going to do another video here. We did a video here about a year ago, and now we're back for another explore around the village. So join us. Now we have just left the park where they host the annual Braemar Gate Gathering every September, and now we're going to go up to the village. It's quite an overcast day today, into May now, and it's still very cold. It's still quite wet. Got my sunglasses on, but yeah, it's not the sunniest, to be honest. This is where we are. We're exactly in this red circle here. We've got the historic Braemar Castle off on the other side of the village. We've got the golf course down the bottom, and yeah, we've got the games park just here too. And Monty's already tying himself up in knots. We've actually got this design here for this. Is actually commemorated for Queen Victoria. She was obviously, she used to live up in this area quite often, and this is for 60 years of reign for Queen Victoria, but it's very faint, you can't quite see it. This is erected by public subscription in commemoration of the 60 years reign of Her Majesty Queen Victoria. It's 1837 to 1897. Just approaching the Braemar Mews, and you can actually see a lot of the Munros here on this map here of the Cairngorms National Park. This is obviously a hot spot for all the Munros. Got Loch Mick here. Got Mayor and Driesh all within this area. Glenshee, of course. Yeah, within the area we've got the Mar Lodge Estate, just a few miles away from Braemar. We've got the annual gathering here, Glenshee Centre, not too far away, and of course Braemar Castle. And actually just around the corner, we'll have a little view of this, is Kindrochit Castle. Just gonna have a little walk and see what's up here. And look at Monty, he has knotted himself up. There you go. So yeah, they do like tweeds and things here, knitwear, outdoor clothing, which is in this building here. They've also got a lovely bench here as well. Look at this is where it's been carved. Dogs are welcome, Monty, but it is closed right now. So it's Braemar Gifts, Homeware and Clothing. See that there? It's too reflective in the window, I think. Yeah, look at this. Look at the owls, the hedgehog down here too. A squirrel at the top here. Very cool. Now, Braemar actually is known by the Scottish Gaelic name Braemar, which means upland mar, and it was sort of applied to the village back in 1870, but now of course it's known as Braemar. And Braemar is actually noted as one of the coldest places in the UK. Actually twice it entered into the UK weather records for low temperatures of minus 27.2 Celsius. Can you believe that? That was actually recorded in February in 1895 and again in January 1982. And it's also the coldest temperatures on record ever in the UK in January and February. So yeah, super cold. To get really bad winters here. Very isolated, this village, a lot of the time as well. And it also holds the coldest November temperature ever recorded in the UK at a low of 23.3 Celsius, which was in November 1919. So yeah, over 100 years ago now. And yeah, temperatures dipped to as low as minus 8.8 in May of 1927, which is again one of the coldest recorded temperatures in the UK. So yeah, very cold, but on a beautiful day, beautiful summer's day, you can't get many much better places than this. Monty, good boy. I've actually forgotten Monty's treat bag. I've left that back in the car, but we have stopped off here at the very historic the very well-to-do hotel of the Fife Arms here in Braemar. Now, it wasn't always well-to-do, or like it was definitely on its knees, probably in the last 20, 30, 40 years. But yeah, over the past, I would say the last 10 years or so, it's had a massive upheaval, massive refurbishment, which I'll go on and talk about in just a few minutes. But yeah, much more established now than what it was just a few years ago. Hey, Monty. So the Fife Arms in Braemar, here in Braemar, was built in 1856, and it is currently a Category B listed building. And yeah, very frequent visitors come here from all over the place nowadays. Very famous people come and stay here as well, because it is quite a posh establishment. You wouldn't really say it's posh, but it's definitely upmarket for even the village of Braemar. Back in 1872, or from that moment onwards, Queen Victoria regularly stopped here at the Fife Arms to change her horses on the way to Balmoral, or visit down the road to Mar Lodge, or to the Lindee. People gathered to see her, and it's sort of said that she gave a bow to people when maybe men nodded their caps to them, or women curtsied to them. So yeah, Queen Victoria we used to come here a lot. During the Second World War, the Fife Arms was commandeered by the War Office and housed several army units, including the newly formed Commando Corps. But yeah, sort of from the 1960s onwards, the hotel changed hands a lot, the owners changed a lot, new management, and sort of the guests were like just coach parties and normally only stayed for one evening at a time. And sort of by the beginning of the 21st century, it was sort of on its knees, and it was really run down, and it was in such a poor state. But it was back in the winter of 2014 that a couple of art dealers, Ewan and Manuela Worth, bought the Fife Arms, and yeah, they've renovated it. They spent lots of money on it, and it was actually opened on St Andrew's Day in 2018. Officially as sort of rebranded as a new Fife Arms. It's not called New Fife Arms, but it was rebranded as in like it was refurbed, sorry, I should say. And yeah, just a few months later, it was actually opened by what was once then Prince Charles and his wife Camilla, who is now, of course, the Queen Consort. And yeah, of course, Prince Charles is now the King. So there is pictures of them opening up reopening up this hotel back in 2019. And yeah, ever since then, lots of famous people have stayed here. Hugh Bonneville, I mentioned last year. Who else has stayed here? Stephen Fry stayed here. Dame Judi Dench has stayed here. There's been so many other celebrities have also stayed here. Even it's rumoured that the actress, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, the one that played Barbie, Margot Robbie has even bought a house within the Braemar area. Houses in this village are worth a lot of money, even just for a 2 or 3 bedroom house, even a 1 bedroom house. I think just down the road there, a 2 bedroom house is well over £500,000. So just goes to show you, yeah, you're definitely secluded here. Not a lot of shops and things, but yeah, very expensive to stay here. But you can see why with places like this. Just looking on the Fife Arms website for a one night stay. So if we wanted to stay here tonight, just for like the standard room, that's how much it costs for one night, £1,005. But the good thing is, it is dog friendly. If that can focus in there, dog friendly. Looking at another room, this is a slightly different room, exact same price of £1,005. But if we wanted to upgrade ourselves and stay in the royal suite, comes with a king bed, also dog friendly. It's almost £3,000, £2,925. I just wonder if we were to say that we were homeless for the night, whether they'd let us stay. I doubt it. Just gonna go a little bit closer. But yeah, the people that renovated it, as I said, they're famous art dealers, and they're worth an absolute fortune. I think they're maybe from Austria. But yeah, they spent an awful lot of money, and it has priced a lot of people out as well staying in Braemar, because I think other places have had to increase their costs as well, and how much it costs to stay at their places. But I think yeah, if you were well off, you definitely want to stay here. Or even for a special occasion, you'd love to stay here for at least one night. We're just coming to the sort of the Cluny water, it's called here. Always love this view. A cracking view of the Fife Arms from the side here too. And just turning over, you've got Fackelson's Bar and Restaurant here. Me and Claire actually had a lunch here with Monty back last month. We had a lunch here. It was actually really, really nice. And they've also got like a outside terrace just above here as well. We've got the butcher's right in front of me here. It's actually closed. It is a Friday evening, of course. It'll be past opening hours now. And the sun's coming out in Braemar. Just as well, I've got my sunglasses on now because it's really, really sunny, but it's still very cloudy. Show you the menu of Fackelson's. So yeah, you've got standard starters, you've got halloumi, soup of the day, cheesy garlic bread, and you've got nibbles and sharing offerings. You've got burgers, like chicken burgers, halloumi burgers, and you've also got salads. You've also got the mains like casseroles, kebabs, fish and chips. You've also got wraps. They do a kids menu too, and it is open 7 days a week, 11 AM till late, and food served right up till 9 PM. We are just a way to have a little view of Kindrochit Castle as well. This is probably a picture of what it looked like back in the day. So Monty was just sniffing the camera there. This is a very quick overview of the side of it here, but we'll hopefully try and go around the corner, we can get a bit more of it. But basically, this is a ruined 14th century fortification, and Kindrochit was actually a hunting seat of King Robert II, who issued charters here for most years between 1371 and 1388. Here, Monty. Yeah. Look at the sign here. So yeah, this is back in the 15th century. Yeah, this is basically the fragments of what's left of it. So this section to your immediate right is suggested to have been constructed in the 1300s. So just here, during the reign of King Robert II, first of the House of Stuart. There's dogs barking behind me. I don't want to spend too much time here because I'm signing them off too much. I'll also pick up a leaflet here. I'll take this and we can have a little walk and talk if possible. This is the first time I've actually been through some of these ruins. I did not know this was available. It is free to view. You can also donate. Sadly, I don't have any cash on me, but there is like a cash box back there. But yeah, this is the leaflet. Yeah, there is some more signs here too. Look at this massive spider here. Fake. But yeah. So from this position, you can see Monty, of course, but you can identify the stages of the development at Kindrochit Castle as the older structure wraps around you and is brought to an abrupt end where it was demolished to accommodate the later Drummond Tower situated to your left. So we're actually currently in the inner courtyard, and this was a common feature and would have been used for daily running requirements of the castle, likely to have housed a number of small timber structures used for shelters and storage, in addition to providing workshop space for much needed trades such as blacksmiths. So evidence suggests the north wall in front of you was flanked by two towers situated at each corner and although the wall spanning the east of the site is believed to be a part of the same phase, the outline of the east tower facing the road is understood to be a later addition and would have provided much accommodation for the occupants. Okay. We'll have a little more of a stroll. Seems to be like a little bit of a maze, this actually. Little hidey holes too. Okay. I'm just going to read a bit of this leaflet here. So it says, today the ruins of Kindrochit are open for all to explore. So thanks to a project funded by Aberdeenshire Council in collaboration with the Cairngorms National Park Authority. So that's why it's free to enter. And sort of legend says that the castle fell into ruin following the onset of the plague. Once news spread that the inhabitants of the castle had been struck down with sickness, the castle with all its inhabitants inside were destroyed by cannon to prevent the disease from spreading. Wow. The course has lain ruined ever since, or so the story goes. Wow. Dying by cannon. Wow. Lots of different nooks and crannies here, that's for sure. You'd actually not even realise this was here if you came to visit Braemar, to be fair. Yeah, it's literally right in front of Fife Arms Hotel, which is just beyond the trees here. Just exactly behind here is the Fife Arms. Can't really get a good view of it there. And yeah, this is Farquharson's, and back of Farquharson's right here too. Looks like we're at a dead end, Monty. That's padlocked. I'll have to go back. Come on in, this way. I've actually got a plaque here, the Kindrochit Bruch. Monty, out the way. Can you stop sniffing, please? What does it say? It's Monty's trying to lick my face. There we go. What does it say, Monty? Let's see. I really can't see it because Monty. Okay, this is a representation of the 15th century silver gift brooch, which was found during excavations in the pit prison of the castle in 1920 and is now held in the National Museum of Scotland, Edinburgh. The actual size is 8 diameter. So a lot of restoration work here at Kindrochit Castle actually took place between 2013 and 2014. Sorry, the camera is going way off there. 2013 to 2014, and back in 2015, Easter of 2015, it opened as like a public space for people to come and visit. As I say, it's open all year round and it's also free. All I can smell is food from Farquharson's, and it smells so nice. It does say not to climb on these steps, so we won't do that. Got another plaque here actually as well. I'm getting lost in this place. So this is the brooch here that I was speaking about earlier. This is what was found. So the foundation walls, which span over 3 meters thick in places, are the only trace of the mighty keep listed at one time as the 6th largest in Scotland. Wow. Even had a prison by the looks of things here too. A wine cellar. Wow. Look out for hidden within the thickness of the North Wall prison hides a vertical flue through to be a guard. I'm butchering that. Hidden within the thickness of the North prison wall hides a vertical flue thought to be a wardrobe. Oh, a toilet. Wow. Okay. You've got even more information here too, and this is just. Oh yeah, so these stones here, you see here, they're thought to be remnants of stone steps and a section of dressed arch found during excavations. The large step has been in custodianship of the local residents since it was excavated in 1923 and has been kindly returned to the site as part of the project. This is the larger one here. Must be this one here they're talking about. But I could just get the sheer size of this castle when it would have been back when it was first built. It's unbelievable, actually, to be fair. So we're just leaving Kindrochit Castle just now. We're going to carry on our walk around Braemar, and yeah, you get a clear view there of Fife Arms Hotel off in the distance there. And yeah, these dogs are not happy with us. The beagles. Yeah, let's leave them because I think we're upsetting them a little bit. Got a police station, which is actually no longer a police station. Quite recently they've relocated to the Braemar Mountain Rescue Centre. And just for anyone that doesn't know, there are public toilets located in Braemar. Just so we've got Farquharson's here, Kindrochit Castle right here, the toilets are right here, for anyone needs to know, and there is a car park too. So here we've got the local butchers in Braemar. We've also got a shop for sporrans. So like, if people don't know, sporrans like a part of an item for a kilt, bit of wear for a kilt. This has been appointed by Her Majesty the King. Leather repairs, and this is Lamont sporrans. And for those of you who don't know what a sporran is, if you are maybe not from this country, or maybe just have no idea, this is a sporran here. This is what is basically like a pocket that attaches to your kilt around the waist, just for like it could hold. In these typical times, it holds like a mobile phone, maybe a wallet. I'm not sure what the history on it is and what it would store in the past. And here, one of my favourite places, or even just in general, is a bakery. And now we've got the bakehouse here in Braemar. Open 10 till 3, Thursday through to Sunday. They've got fresh bread, croissants, sweet pastries and butteries too. Sounds delicious. Here we've got the Horn Shop, local souvenirs. They have got a email address at the top here as well. So yeah, Horn Shop, looks like deer antlers, but yeah, all sorts of trinkets, all sorts of things here that you can buy. Especially be very popular here, I guess, with tourists. Got flasks for your whiskey and things like that too. So open at 10 AM it says. Got calendars for 2027 already. You've got all sorts of things here. You've got knives. Look at the handles of them, they're all like antlers. Amazing. It's like a treasure trove of stuff in here. Just panning round as well, we've got like an antique shop just round here. Must sell ice cream. We've got Braemar Mountain Sports off in the distance too. We've also got a coffee shop round the corner. Monty! You're very snippy tonight, aren't you? I like that play on words. We've got the place to be fish and chip shops, it looks like. That's pretty cool. So here is Braemar Mountain Sports. As I say, the coffee shop is here. It's known as the Bothy. Everything's sort of closed right now. But yeah, I think it's be quite a fine place to have a coffee or tea during a walk or a visit to Braemar. Also, the Braemar chocolate shop is also located here too. I'm not sure what the opening hours are for these places. I guess a lot of these places probably close like 5:30, 6 o'clock at night. Yeah, this one is open Thursday to Sunday, 11 to 5:30. So yeah, a lot of these places are open like from a Thursday through to a Sunday. I think that's mainly to attract, a lot of the tourists that come to visit. I guess tourists visit all the time here in Braemar. But yeah, some cracking views of the mountains behind it too. Wonder what I would have to do to get Monty to replace this dog. Hey Monty? Because they do sell dog ice cream. Now we did actually film down here last year as well, over at the Invercoll Hotel. I believe it is still closed down. I don't think there's any signs of it opening up anytime soon. But yeah, we won't be getting too close to that at the moment because there's nothing else to see of it. But yeah, if you want to watch my previous video here in Braemar, feel free to do so. I'll put a link in the description down below for that too. And this is actually the exit road towards Braemar Castle. So Braemar Castle is right down at the bottom of that road. We've got like a monument over on this right hand side too. I've ended up just walking up to the Invercoll Arms. So again, there's quite a few cars outside, 4 cars, but yeah, it's not open at all. And you've got some canopies up here with some picnic benches. Just wonder what this monument's for. I'm not quite sure. Let's go back this way, Monty. Yeah, we've got a public bar. There's a sign for a public bar, which is located over here. I'm not sure if that's open. I haven't done my research on that, to be honest. And yeah, this monument here, I'm not sure what this is for. It does have a name right at the top there. It says Elizabeth Louisa Oswald. If you can read that there. Can't quite see anything just yet. It does say something there of the Fackersons. It could be the Fackersons are a very historic family here in Braemar. Can't quite see what it says though. It says something else here too. Oh, so died in 1870, 84 years old. But yeah, it's very faint. What it says in there, what's been inscribed into the rockwork there, the brickwork. Hey, come on in. Come on in. We're just standing right outside the Great North of Scotland Railway line here in Braemar. And yeah, it looks like it's all been done up quite recently. Looking quite nice, to be fair. All the nice bright blue colours of blue and the brown. And yeah, despite what it says here behind me, this historic building was never actually a railway station, which is quite unbelievable when you think about it when it's right here. It was actually meant to be part of North of Scotland's D-side railway line, and it never got extended quite to Braemar. So it actually started in Kitty Brewster in Aberdeen and went all the way to Huntly, which is about 40 miles northwest of Aberdeen. But yeah, it actually stopped a mile and a half short of Braemar at the Bridge of Gairn. So yeah, I'll just have another view of it. So yeah, it never actually existed. I thought it did, but it never. But of course, then there'd probably be remnants of the railway line. But yeah, it doesn't exist. This is very much a flying visit to Braemar, and not spent too much time here. I just thought I'd want to film a quick video while we're in the area, in the village. So yeah, we're going back to the car now. But yes, thank you so much for watching. A little update, Kindrochit Castle, the Fife Arms, where we're at just now. Heading back to the car now. Pan back to me. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you wouldn't mind, like, subscribe, comment, share it, all that good stuff would help me out. Okay, thank you so much. Bye. It's got a last little bit of bonus footage just coming into the park for the Braemar gathering. Just look at that view. Can't believe they do the hill race up there, right to the top and back. It's unbelievable. Okay, bye.